History. Chrono whispers a recurring story. We look to Rome, at its height an empire that was home to 30% of the world's population. In many ways, it was a pinnacle of human advancement. Its citizens enjoyed central heating, concrete, banking, and global trade. It was a system that defined the known world, a civilization that seemed built to last forever, until it wasn't. First slowly, then all at once. The most powerful civilization on Earth collapsed. A civilization is a complex society, a delicate network of specialized labor, social structures, and institutions. It is how humanity becomes efficient on a vast scale, how we gather knowledge, and build monuments to our own ingenuity. But the records of history are clear. Collapse is not the exception. It is the rule. Virtually all civilizations end. Collapse is not a gentle fading. It is a shattering of identity. Knowledge is lost. Living standards fall. And the complex systems that organize millions simply stop. The Roman civilization dissolved, and Europeans forgot how to make concrete or engineer indoor plumbing for 1,000 years. If this is the pattern etched into our past, our chrono, it forces a profound question about our present, our cosmos. What about us, today? Will we lose our industrial technology, our smartphones, our air travel, our modern medicine? Will all of this go away? Our global civilization is a singular marvel, a single interconnected system, our cosmos, that stretches across the entire planet. Industrial agriculture built on engineered plants and high-potency fertilizers feeds billions. Our technology grants us a level of comfort and abundance that would be unimaginable to even the emperors of Rome. But this modern globalized civilization is different. This complexity is its strength, but also its greatest vulnerability. Because we are so interconnected, our civilization is, in many ways, more fragile than those of the past. The threads that connect us are also the threads that could unravel us. A collapse of this industrialized world would not be a regional event. It would be global. The systems that feed billions would cease. The majority of people alive today would simply perish. And this reveals an even deeper risk. Not just a collapse, but a permanent one. What if a collapse were so destructive that we could never re-industrialize? What if it ruined our chance at a multi-planetary future? A global collapse could be an existential catastrophe, an event that seals the fate of all future generations that could have come into being. All the knowledge we might have discovered, the art we might have created, all of it lost. So, how likely is this? Let us look again to the map of history. There is some good news. While collapses have happened constantly, no single collapse has ever derailed the course of global civilization. Rome fell, but other empires in Aksum or Teotihuacan carried on. What about population? We have never seen a catastrophe kill more than 10% of the global population. The last clearest example was the Black Death, a pandemic that killed 1/3 of all Europeans. If any event was going to cause a total collapse, it was this. And yet, the Black Death demonstrates humanity's resilience more than its fragility. The intense loss and suffering did little to stop technological development in the long run. The population recovered. 2 centuries later, the Industrial Revolution began. History is filled with recovery. Look at Hiroshima. 140,000 people killed. 90% of the city incinerated. Within a decade, its population recovered. Today, it is a thriving city. For us as a species, these signs of resilience, written in the pages of history, Chrono, are good news. But our modern risks are different. Humanity now possesses unprecedented destructive power. Nuclear arsenals that could trigger a nuclear winter. Biological knowledge that could engineer viruses far deadlier than anything nature has thrown at us. We may cause a collapse ourselves. But what if the worst happened? If 99% of the population died, could we recover? We have reasons to be optimistic. Food. There are 1 billion agricultural workers. Survivors would know how to produce food, and we wouldn't start from scratch. Modern corn is 10 times larger than its ancestor. That knowledge exists. Industry. This is the hard part. Our supply chains are global. We would make huge steps backward, and there is a hitch. The Industrial Revolution was fueled by easily accessible coal. If we use it all up today, we might be removing the recovery ladder for any survivors of a future collapse. Knowledge. This is the most hopeful part. We would lose institutional knowledge. Hard drives would be unreadable, but the physical knowledge, stored in the world's 2.6 million libraries, much of it would survive. The survivors would know what was once possible. They could reverse engineer the machines they find. So, in conclusion, despite the bleak prospect of catastrophic threats, there is reason for optimism. Humankind is remarkably resilient. Even in a global collapse, it seems likely that we would eventually recover. But given the stakes, the risks are unnervingly high. The story of history, Chrono, is one of resilience, but the story of our science, Cosmos, is one of unprecedented power. We are not the first civilization to face collapse, but we are the first with the power to make that collapse permanent, and the wisdom to see it coming. The map of our future is unwritten. We hold both the pen and the eraser. Until next time. If you wish to support our mission of mapping these complex journeys through history, Chrono, and science, Cosmos, consider subscribing. Or, if you are able, support us directly. It allows us to continue building this library of knowledge. Thank you for watching.